Hello, everybody. Good evening. Happy Friday to you all. Welcome to the Speed Gaming Daily. Today it is a 7-4 fast Ganon, meaning you have to only. Your Ganon is always open, and you all have to get 7 crystals for GTA, which means it's probably not too useful, and 4 crystals to beat Ganon, make him vulnerable. Today I'm joined by Legendary Moon. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you, Lana. Very excited to be watching this race today.
Absolutely. Today we have Windfox 470, Barrett 777, Andrew G4CH, and Asder. And we have Rob's handling tracking, as well as we have Scupula handling tracking, as well as Restream and tracking as well. So it's going to be a bit of a busy day for Scupula, but thank you all for helping us. So we should be getting started here pretty soon. What do you look forward to watching here, Legendary Moon?
Actually, this is the first time I'm seeing one of these types of runs, so I'm going to do my best to pick up as much of it as I can, and here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Just a small heart piece at Link's house. Not too much going on there, as well as the sanctuary. So it's basically you just have to get your gear to get 4 crystals, and then you can immediately fight Ganon, who is always going to be open on the pyramid. So yeah, it should be a pretty quick race overall. And it looks like we did see a quick menu check. Eastern Palace is a 5-6. And other than that, Desert is a pendant, and Hero's a regular crystal.
Uncle's only giving out pocket change today, so that's par for the course, I think.
Good tree pull. 80 rupees, not too bad. And $50 on Lumberjack. Not going to probably see Aghanim for that. Okay, we have Andrew heading into the Lost Woods. We'll see what this gives us.
Ooh, the Moon Pearl, one of my favorite items.
Seems slightly important. A little bowling ball there. And we always like to chat a little bit about their sprites too. Looks like a little fox for Windfox. We have Birdo for Barrett. We have Rob the Robot, I want to say, for Andrew, and some sort of classic Link sprite for Asder.
They found the bow in the thieves' hideout too, in the Lost Woods.
That is a good find. And that is access to one of their crystals immediately. Can't imagine it'll be too long before they head over there. Okay, looks like Asder with no bombs is electing to check the vendor first for a heart piece and probably going to go buy some bombs. Meanwhile, Andrew is heading into Blind's Hut anyway and finds bombs.
Yep, that's a gamble I usually make, and I would say it's about 50-50. I actually do find bombs in there.
Yeah, it's got a high chance for sure, along with the well. It looks like they do also find $300 and a half magic, so not a bad escape overall. Or not escape, pardon me. Blind's Hut. Money, okay. Kakariko has a lot of money going on.
Oh, there's the ice rod in the well as well.
We'll see if that comes in use.
Oh, and the glove.
Good
Nice.
glove find. Yeah. Well, everybody leaving Kakariko with, at the very least, blue mail, a glove, and a bow and moon pearl, so they're pretty darn close overall to Dark World access. Little high five from Barrett and Andrew. Oh, that's a good point from chat. That robot could be Johnny 5, not Rob the Robot. That's a good point. I think it's Rob the Robot by the look of it, but I could be wrong.
Either way, both are awesome robots.
Agreed. Okay, about to get some new checks from Barrett. What is on the library? Not much.
And it looks like Astor's going to head south and do the South Shore checks.
Oh, yeah, he probably went into that library and I missed it. Anybody who thinks watching 4 streams at once is easy? Well, you gotta try doing this sometime. Okay, a little bit of money so far from the first hand check. We'll see what the second drain one is.
And there's
Oh.
a mirror on the maze.
Good mirror find. Did Astor pick up that mirror? Did they save and quit?
I believe they saved and quit. They don't have it marked on their tracker.
That is an interesting development. Because right now that does give them access to go up to Hira. They don't have a way to hurt Moldarm yet, but or a fire source to get upstairs if the big key is locked, but still, that mirror could be big. Okay, it looks like Barrett's going to give us a Saha check. Astor's given us a mini Moldarm check. Oh my gosh, all the money in this seed and a Bloomerang. And a Bombos. Okay, unfortunately could not catch what was on Barrett's screen, but we'll see soon.
Look like Back of Escape has a bottle and some bombs.
Okay, and Andrew's electing to go ahead and do Dark Cross in, well, the dark, and without a sword. That's gonna be a challenging check. Good for them, though. Barrett's heading into Eastern. Astor's checking out what's on Zora area. Oh, a hammer in Saha's hut. So that is big. That is Dark World access for Windfox and Barrett. And a Sequence Broken Hookshot for Astor in Waterfall Fairy. That is East Death Mountain. Well, and if they know how, they can choose to do a slash delete with the bow and a couple of bombs with the current gear they have. I did not catch what was on Zora Ledge if Astor is interested in that, but we'll see what they decide to do. Hmm. 20% return on Zora, not too exciting there.
Barrett and Windfox are already in Eastern Palace, so we may get our first look at a crystal soon.
Pretty quick here, and as soon as they're done, they'll have access to go up to Hira if they choose to do so. At least for Windfox and Barrett. I want to say that Windfox does have a mirror as well. Oh, and And there's a sword from Barrett, so sword in Eastern Palace. This mode is relatively quick, so it'll be interesting to see if the seed gives them more than 2 swords easily. Okay, Astor choosing to go up Death Mountain. Unfortunately does not have that mirror, but they do have a hammer, so freely can go into Hera and beat it if the big key is accessible early, but without a hook shot, you're not going to be able to do the hero pot to get up. Well, big key's vanilla and Eastern, so they are indeed lamp locked, logically. That's not going to stop these runners, though.
Asda rescued the old man for a few blueberries.
Well, I guess the old man was ready to bomb his way out when he got rescued, so that worked out well. And as they're making it up Death Mountain by the half heart piece going there. Okay, looks like we're going to get an East Death Mountain look, and Barrett is cleaning up Eastern as we speak. As is Wind Fox. Ooh, Deadrock's giving Asder a little trouble. Makes it by him, though. And a good fight. Armos Knight's taken out pretty darn easily by Barrett, picking up that first crystal at about 11:25. Well done. Question from chat, they're surprised that they didn't combine Eastern and Pot at the same time. I think that would have been a thing if Hammer was anywhere but Zaha, but you're already there. You lose very little time by just going and clearing out Eastern, then heading over for Pot if you need to. But Pot is not a guaranteed crystal even at this point. Could very well just be a pendant.
Alright, looks like Paradox Cave had the berry powder and a couple of incidentals.
Should be useful, especially if the hearts remain low, and oh my gosh, those dead rocks continuing to give Asder the treatment there. Bunch of hits there. Okay, and Windfox picks up their 2 bottles from the back of Escape as well. Pointed out in chat, we do have access to beating 4 crystal dungeons, so at this point, looking for a fire source, either a lamp or a fire rod, and another sword. Alright, Barrett, our first one into pod, which is a crystal, I believe.
It's a little bit of an aggressive play. wish them lots of luck.
4 hearts, it can be dangerous for sure, but with that blue mail, hopefully minimal issues there. Okay, Astor picks up their hammer. And I did not see if Astor went into Hera or not.
I don't believe they did. I think they saved and quit off of the Spiral Cave.
That makes sense because they didn't actually have a weapon to do anything in there. Because they just picked up. That's right. They just picked up their hammer. They're going to get a sword soon, and they skipped the mirror, so they didn't have access to actually go to Hera. At this point in 14 minutes, we're very close to go mode, so we'll see how deep the seed hides some of these things. Okay, Barrett going straight to the back of pod. Let's see how... Let's see how he does. And meanwhile, Windfox is climbing up Hera, so they'll be getting their second crystal here momentarily. Alright, let's see what Andrew... Looks like Andrew's going into Eastern Palace, gonna get their sword pretty quickly for him. Astor just picks up his. Okay, Barrett is in the Room of Destiny here with a bunch of turtles. We'll see how nicely they play. In fact, 3 of our runners are currently in their own respective dark rooms. Heart piece for Windfox climbing up. Oh, and an unfortunate death for Astor.
All of these dark rooms are very challenging in their own respective ways, especially when you're on 4 hearts.
They are, for sure. Oh my gosh, Barrett does take a death as well in that turtle room. We'll see if he elects to go back in. Yeah. Looks like he's going back in, maybe doing more of a thorough cleaning of pod, hoping for something to help him in the back there.
Windfox is heading up to Moldorm.
Yeah, he's about to be our first runner with 2 crystals here. Oh, Moldorm not playing nice.
No, there's an unfortunate fall, but good news, they get to try again.
Moldorm just says that's how to Moldorm bounce right there. Alright, and as noted in chat, we did find flippers as well in Hera, so that is logical hook shot off of Waterfall Fairy that Astor picked up earlier. Oh, my poor Windfox. Round 2 goes to Moldorm as well.
Moldorm wanted some more hugs and got a little aggressive.
Alright, Astor does pick up that big key and is about to head to the back. And on 3rd try, Windfox does take Moldorm down. Alright, that is crystal number 2 at 1833 for Okay, he's taking that hammer, going to East Death Mountain, gonna get, I think, powder. I want to say that's about it. Meanwhile, Andrew is taking on Armos Knights. I don't know where that word was in my head, but it was not here. Does take him down. 19-minute, 17-second crystal for Andrew. Well done. Oh.
Looks like Barrett is working their way through the dark maze and takes another unfortunate death in there.
Well, these dark rooms are getting the best of our runners tonight.
And another set of Armos down on Asder.
Yeah, well done. Good fight. Picks up his first crystal at about 1955. Okay, looks like we're going to be getting our first in tandem, it looks like, check here of Thieves Town area by both Barrett and Andrew.
And it looks like Asder will be following.
Well, I do hope he checks the race game here while he's in this area. But I was about to say they could check it with mirror, but it's the mirror, so they can't. Never mind.
Andrew got a little bit frustrated with Sick Kid there and left him a gift on his way out.
I fully approve. Okay, we're about to have 3 people of the 4. Oh, my bad. We're about to have all 5 of them in the Dark World in the same area here pretty quick. Yeah, Windfox, remembering that they do have the powder and hammer, so gonna be the first one to check the magic pad. He wouldn't be too excited about a heart container, but with as little hearts as they currently have, and since Ganon hugs still hurt, we'll take what we can get.
Yeah, but other than the heart pieces, though, so far Village of Outcasts is a little bit disappointing.
A little bit. Thankfully, they still have Hype Cave to route in, along with Cave 45, Stumpy. Plenty of time to get a sword. Alright, so 2 of our runners currently in Thieves Town. Probably going to be joined by Andrew here pretty quick. Wouldn't that be just the thing, though, to have our progression in Pendant Skull Woods when nobody's checking it?
It's not unheard of.
Skull Woods is evil, especially at Pendant Skull Woods. Alright. Alright, just a quick reminder to everybody, since there's a bit of a lull in the race here with everybody going into Thieves Town, don't forget to give these runners a follow. They're putting on a fantastic show for us. Links are in the channel chat right now, so click them, follow them if you can, and we appreciate it. They're putting on a fantastic show.
And same with our trackers. If you could give them a follow and show them your support, they're doing a fantastic job with these streams so far.
Absolutely. All the love to Robs and Scupula for handling all this stuff. And Scupula is also pulling double duty, handling the restream and everything. So thank you both. And Legendary Moon, shoot her a follow as well. She's doing a great job commentating here. It's her very first race.
And don't forget Lana. Lana Bean is also an amazing. Oops, it looked like Asder needed to go back and drop the bomb on the hole. Otherwise, there was not going to be any blind.
Slight detail. Alright, but despite missing the mirror, Asder is pretty much going to have access to all the same things minus a couple of checks. K45, Graveyard Ledge. But otherwise, they still have access to Folly Beat, Eastern, Hira, Thieves Town, and Palace of Darkness. But where's that lamp to put all those dark rooms in Logic?
Well, with only 4 crystals needed to go fight Ganon, we may never know.
That's true. Depends on if we can find that fire rod first. Okay, blind fight from Asder. Let's see how this scripted fight goes. And perfect. Asder knows what he's doing, takes down blind easily, and picks up his second crystal.
And Barrett is in for their blind fight now. And that was a fantastic blind fight from Asder.
Looks like Barrett knows what he's doing as well.
And another blind bites the dust.
Third one coming soon from Andrew, and another one right after that from Windfox. Point in chat, 3 of our 4 runners have full access to Swamp Palace, so we'll see if anyone who likes to go into there. That could very well have the sword and or their light source for sure. And Stumpy just giving a little piece of love. Uh-oh, Andrew in a bit of trouble here with the, oh gosh. Blind takes a runner down.
Yep, Andrew got a little bit off of script on that one, and with only a few hearts, it's hard to recover from that.
It can be for sure. And it looks like Windfox takes down Blind with a little bit of issue there, but not too bad. And we're getting a blind, or we're getting a hype cave check, getting us some Aria. The sword we need. And another heart container. That's a pretty good hype cave given the seed. Okay, we're looking for a light source. Fire rod or lantern at this point for gun mode.
Asder's heading toward Pod now, hoping, I believe, to find that light source go mode.
Yep, and from what we've seen, not going to be too lucky, except the fact that Fire Rod could certainly be in there behind a Lantern. You never know. Oh, Andrew. Blind takes Andrew down again. From chat, do we need flute? We do not. Basically, this seed is a 7-4 fast Ganon, meaning you need 7 crystals to enter GT, but you only need 4 to hurt Ganon, and Ganon's drop down is always open. So we have access to Ganon as we speak. We only need to get 4 crystals. And they have access to all 4 of those crystals right now. They're mainly just looking for a fire source.
Looks like Andrew bailed out on Blind and is opting to go down to the digging game.
And there's our fire source from Wind Fox at Digging Game. We have entered Go mode at just over 30 minutes. I should say that's not Go mode for them until they hit Hype Cave. But they will be in Go mode. That is no mode. Correct, chat. Well done. All right, Andrew gets their light source as well. He got that right at about 30-40. So they'll be getting that fire source, or that sword, pretty quickly, along with Wind Fox. Plus, that lamp as a fire source is pretty nice. It's easier to get the torch glitch on Ganon, as well as it gives them an actual way to see things through Pod. Okay, Wind Fox about to find their sword and all the other goodies inside Hype Cave. And they're officially at Go mode at 31:46. I don't know how comfortable these runners are with Master Sword Silverless. But with half magic, that's a little bit easier of a fight. Yes, indeed. Gonna be a quick pod. It's almost worth making Pod your last crystal, because that way you can beat Pod and head straight west over to Ganon. But we'll see what these runners decide to do. Looks like Andrew is electing to do just that. Hera first. And
Flippers in the big chest there in Hera.
Yeah, gonna be some flippers there. Hookshot if you want it at Waterfall Ferry. But as is our tracker pretty much saying on screen, I do not believe Andrew did beat Thieves Town yet, so they thought go back there and take out Blind as well. Okay, Barrett taking out Trolldorm, no issues, picking up his 3rd crystal, and Wind Fox is in Pod. About to go get his 4th. Able to go straight over to Ganon. So what do you think, Legendary Moon? Do you think in their position, do you go pick up a potion or two before you go into that Ganon fight with as little gear as they have?
I absolutely would. There's they've gotten quite a few more hearts, so that's at least a little bit better. But Master Sword Ganon can still give you issues even as a seasoned racer.
It can. It is well known as the 52 spin pickup as this set, so that is no short of accurate.
Plenty of time for things to go wrong.
I thought Barrett went into pod, but I think Barrett died in the dark room with the mini Moldarms, I want to say, and he decided to clear out more pod and then left. I don't think that Barrett's beaten pod yet. Okay, Astor heading back up Death Mountain. Gonna pick up his third crystal at Hira. Still does need to go to Dig Game to get that lamp, though. Meanwhile, Windfox is taking on Helmasaur King, and we'll be able to walk straight over to Ganon.
Moldorm taking out another runner, knocking Andrew down again.
Oh gosh, Moldorm is after the bounces tonight. Moldorm says you will not be getting into GT, so I will be providing the bounces this evening. Okay, just the map off of Helma King, and Windfox picks up their fourth crystal.
Andrew takes down Moldorm finally and gets their second crystal, I believe.
Okay, Barrett about to pick up their goodies in Hype Cave as well. Okay, and now... Did Barrett do Dig Game? Not... Yeah. Did they do Dig Game? I don't know if they have a fire source. Uh-oh, they've got their mirror out and they're next to Swamp.
Yeah, I don't believe they did that Dig Game.
Okay, so he's not going into Swamp from this direction, just checking out the dam. I guess they must have not gotten that a bit earlier. Okay, Windfox about to drop down on that Ganon fight. Not going to have an easy one, but still does have 10 hearts, blue mail. And looks like he's going to check the pyramid check first. What do we have? $50. Don't think he'll be picking that up. Here we go. Ganon fight for Windfox. Alright, so we're looking for 12 hits in Phase 1, 12 hits in Phase 2, 24 hits in Phase 4, plus a few spins to unlock the floor, so 52 total. Ooh, good position for a few spin hits here. Very good position. Uh-oh. Take some bad hits if they're not careful. Good dodging, though. And Astor does pick up crystal number 3. Oh, that was crystal number 4. My apologies. Astor's still looking for that lamp, though.
Windfox bringing the drama. We're down to 1 heart on that Ganon fight there. We'll need to be very careful.
Exactly. No potions or anything. I don't think any of the bottles came with anything. Electing to say no thank you to that corner. That is a very dangerous corner in the lower right there. Andrew's heading into round 2 pod. As is Barrett, I believe. Ganon hugging that lower right-hand corner, not making it easy for Windfox to make any progress on these. Okay, we are on phase 3 for Ganon here. I believe it's phase 3. And Asder, hoping to find a fire source on the pyramid, finds $50.
Looks like Asder's making their way up to visit Catfish.
Looks like it. We have not seen that check yet. And from Ganon, silvers are somewhere in the light world. Could be on pedestal for all we know. Okay, good triple in that phase. Yeah, and that also, exactly as our tracker is saying, Barrett does not have a fire source yet either still. And we're getting a grumpy fish check from Asder. Rewarded with a sword. Wow, that will come in handy. So Asder will be on Tempered Sword for Ganon. Just needs to make his way to that digging game in Dark World.
To me, that would be totally worth the check right there.
Oh, absolutely. And it looks like Windfox is making quick work of Ganon here. Okay, 2 of our runners in pod currently, 1 with the lamp, 1 not, so going to be a little bit easier for Andrew to find his way through. Okay, everybody get your GGs in chat. Windfox is just finished up Ganon, and we'll just have to cross that threshold to finish the race. It looks like they do. They finish first on Restream and first overall with a time of 42:59, followed 3 seconds later by Professor Renderer.
So GG's to Windfox.
GG's. We'll see if he likes to join us in chat here. Okay, meanwhile, we have Asder checking the back of Escape, getting rewarded with a red mail. Well done.
That definitely makes the Ganon fight a little bit more comfortable.
Asder looking for a simple light source, gets rewarded with an upgraded mail and the Tempered Sword. And it looks like we do have Windfox joining us in the booth here. GG to you.
Yo, thank you, GG.
So what do you think of the seed?
It was fun. Not gonna lie, I'm honestly surprised I took first overall.
And just by a few seconds, you see that somebody followed you about 3 seconds later.
Yeah, it was fun. It was close.
No kidding, you had the right route going, getting your upgraded swords, getting your light source at the right time. It looks like you had everything going for you.
Yeah, just everything literally just kind of played out how I kind of wanted it to. I knew once I hit the Dark World, I was a sword and light source from Go mode, and they both literally just happened to be on the route to Pod. So it worked out as all it was.
It did, and we found out from another runner we did have a third sword available at Catfish.
Oh, I was half tempted to check that before dropping again. I was like, you know what, Master Sword, 10 hearts, Blue Mail, I'm fine.
And you did. You got hit a couple of times down to 1 heart, but you pretty much pulled off the last 2 or 3 minutes of that fight very easily. That was well done.
Yeah, I knew, like, on Master Sword, once you get past the second phase, the rest of the fight's super easy.
It is. A little patience game going on there.
Yep.
So how many of these types of races have you done so far, do you think?
Oh, a few hundred. Easily.
So you've done quite a few of these reduced crystals, open Ganons before? Just a few?
Just a few. Yeah.
Look like it. Ganon was giving you a little sass there with that lower right. He kept going back there.
Yeah, that's really the trouble spot when you're on Master Sword, is that bottom right corner, because you have nowhere to stand.
It is. You can get one hit in if you're really lucky, but you got to take a chance on getting hit several times. So I don't know. I don't blame you for doing what you did, just staying out of there. Not an easy fight for sure.
I mean, I will say, Lana Bean, you are still the commentator that gives me first places.
Really?
Every time you've been a commentator when I'm on Restream for SG, I've taken first. Every time.
I'll take it. Nice. That's right. I remember you saying that, I think, the last time.
Yeah, it was a few weeks ago. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but...
Alright, looks like we did have Asder pick up his mirror. Hopefully that'll lead him over to K45 to digging game. That will get him on the right path to be able to go fight again. And I think Asder may have been the first one with 4 crystals, but kind of skipped digging game. As of right now, we do not know where that fire rod is. You know, any other thoughts on the seed before we resume here?
I would have preferred Fire Rod over Lamp for Ganon, but that's pretty much it. It just makes the fight faster once he's set up for triples much easier. Other than that, I was fine with it.
So would you prefer Fire Rod no half magic or half magic lamp?
So if I don't have half magic with Fire Rod, I'm going and filling up my bottle. Like, there's no question about it.
Fair enough. And always a good idea. Ganon, even if you know what you're doing, can hit you a couple times and suddenly you're down to no health.
Yep.
Alright, Asder does elect to go into Swamp. Sorry for the interruption.
No, you're fine. Alright, I was going to let you guys get back to it. I'm going to hop out, grab a little food. Thanks for the restream, thanks for the comms, as normal. And GG's to everyone else.
Thanks, and GG's, WinFox.
GG's, thanks for joining us tonight.
Laters, have a good night.
You too. Okay, so we have Andrew going in for round 2 versus Blind. We have Asder going into Swamp Palace hoping to find a light source, which could very well have a fire rod, we don't know. And it looks like Barrett has their 4 crystals, but doesn't have a fire source yet. Looks like he's electing to go to Escape as well. We'll get rewarded with an armor upgrade, but I think that's about it. Okay, and Andrew takes down Blind. Well done. Gets his 4th crystal, will be able to go to Ganon soon thereafter if he chooses to do so. Looks like Astor finds bottle number 3 in Swamp Palace.
And there's Barrett's armor upgrade.
And a good diver down from Astor, the less common used sword setup with the Samaria there. Oftentimes you see runners go with the just plain old Samaria dive in or the bomb strats, so interesting to see the 3rd one. Ooh, that Wind Fox stat of 193 damage taken, 48 magic used. I think the only magic used during that entire seed was on Ganon.
And a super low collection rate with the reduced crystals fast Ganon.
Yeah, very low collection rate. I mean, even these fast seeds can sometimes get darn near 100 in the clear rate, so getting even below 70, very impressive. Looks like Barrett is electing to make the same play as Astor. Meanwhile, Andrew is heading towards Ganon. Or maybe Catfish to Ganon. We don't... we'll see. And as pointed out in chat, there are a few finishers, so those who wish to keep an eye on the race time will see that and go, oh, crudola, what did I miss? So they're going to start metagaming a little bit in their head, saying, okay, what easy checks did I miss earlier? And hopefully for both Barrett and Astor, Dig Game will come to mind. Meanwhile, Andrew is going in for the Ganon fight, finding out quickly that Standard Slash will not work.
With the quick swap there, we do see that Andrew does have a green goo in one of the bottles.
Definitely good, just in case. Just another quick reminder, don't forget to give all these runners a follow. They're all putting on a great show. Volunteering for Restream, greatly appreciated. Oh, Andrew takes an unfortunate death at Ganon. With blue mail and 10 hearts, I believe, 9 hearts, that's still a tough fight.
And Barrett picks up another bottle in Swamp, and that is filled with red goo, so that should come in handy as well.
Yeah. Left side Swamp rewarding Astor with 10 arrows and a map. Oh, they're mirroring. This is good. Are they going to check K45 and Dig Game? They're heading left. This is good. Or desert area. Agina. which I think we technically have not seen yet.
Nope, I don't think we've seen it at all, and our fire rod could be here.
Could very well be. It sure as heck wasn't hanging out in swamp, unfortunately.
Well, it was a red item, just not the one we were looking for.
That red item's worth approximately $20. Well, in this sort of mode, you can skip some things, but unfortunately for them, it was just in this case a little rough. I'm sorry. What were you going to say there, Moon?
Master Sword Ganon takes Andrew down another time.
Oh.
He's being very uncooperative today.
Ganon's feeling about as sassy as Moldorm. My gosh. So as they're heading in the right direction, maybe checking out Skull Woods, but hopefully we'll end up going down to check out what the dig game has to offer. And Barrett taking down Swamp Palace as well. And we welcome Raiders from Speed Gaming with a party of 137. This is the Speed Gaming Daily. We are doing a 7 for Fast Ganon, meaning we need to have 7 crystals to enter GT and 4 crystals to defeat Ganon, and the way to Ganon is open. Oh, and unfortunate, another death for Andrew. And we have so far 2 of our runners in go mode. 2 of our runners have unfortunately skipped dig game, which has the fire source to help with Ganon. And Andrew electing to go ahead and say goodbye to Ganon for the moment. Maybe get a couple of potions, we'll see. And Andrew showing Uncle what he thinks of that reward.
Oh, the Woolmaster got Asdor there.
Uh-oh.
Just to work their way back to the spike chest.
Asdor realizing that they did not come in the front of Skull Woods. Well, Andrew is making a good call, going over to Catfish, gonna get rewarded with a sword. Or maybe just picking up potions. Hopefully they go to Catfish too. I think Asdor saved and quit after Thieves Town and just started doing other stuff. He didn't head south, I think. I think maybe cleared out the brewery and things like that, but I don't think he actually ever did anything else. Looks like Asder maybe going to Zora? Oh, Asder found
Ice
Mitz
Palace?
at some point. Guess he must have found Mitz in Skullwoods. Uh-oh. As one of our trackers, Robs, is saying Mitz were in the big chest, which I did not see. Asder's probably asking himself, how could anybody have made the clown play to go to Skull Woods, get the big chest, and then come all the way to Ice Palace? Okay, so Barrett has made the right call, is going to be getting their go mode. And Barrett gets in go mode at about 43 minutes. Never mind, 43 minutes is when WinFox finished. 1 hour and 33 seconds, give or take. I like it WinFox's timer there. Oh gosh. Ganon's still feeling sassy. Okay, no more hugs, Ganon. Leave Andrew alone. Okay, making it on to the next phase for Andrew. Now I'm gonna have to dodge some bats. And going to that lower right-hand corner. And meanwhile, we have Barrett about to drop in on his Ganon fight. Asdr still is on the quest for a fire source. Finds $1.
Ice Palace being feisty and not providing what he's looking for.
But at least giving those items up front, not making him go all the way to Cold Stare. Oh, Andrew takes the death at Ganon. Barrett with a couple of nice spins.
Working their way out of that dangerous corner, hopefully without getting hit too many times.
Looks like Andrew electing to escape will get rewarded with an armor upgrade, which will be nice. Ooh, Barrett not... Sorry, go ahead.
Asder's doing some Dark Death Mountain checks, which I don't think we've seen before either.
We have not.
Ooh, found a cape. Spicy.
All the Ganon safeties. And Barrett was not afraid of Ganon in the lower right-hand corner, but did pay for it in terms of getting hit.
Question in chat, Barrett did pick up their lamp in the digging game, so they do have their fire source.
He did. And Andrew not happy to see that armor upgrade, saying, "Why weren't you there earlier?" Unfortunately for Barrett, does not get the torch glitch, so gonna be a very interesting fight. Showing Zelda's cell chest what time it is, and it's bomb time.
Asder going to check Spike Cave next.
Oh gosh, with no torch glitch and no boots and no fire rod, you're looking at 1 to 2 spins maximum per torch. He's getting off those doubles, though.
Doubles are very impressive without having that torch glitch. I usually have to use the hookshot to get from one torch to the other to make sure I get doubles off for Master Sword Ganon.
Yeah, it could be a challenge for sure. Looks like we had a King's Tomb check from Asder, also not a fire source. Andrew's making their way back up towards the potion shop, or maybe checking Catfish for that sword. Barrett being very patient with this fight. That's a good call given what you're dealt with here. Okay, Andrew is going back to Dark World. Are they going to go to Catfish? They are not.
Asder activates their flute.
And finds out Sick Hit is of no use too. You're near the right spot, Asder, just in the wrong world, my friend. Ooh, nearly got another spin off there for Barrett. One of the torches did run out just as the swing was happening. Okay, Andrew giving it another attempt as well. Oh. Takes a bat hit, but does have a red potion. Decides to go ahead and not take any chances and go ahead and jut that down there. There we go. Barrett does get Ganon down, slowly but surely. Does get those 52 hits in. Everybody get your GGs in chat for Barrett.
GG Barrett. They finished with 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 34 seconds.
Well done. Good enough for 9th place overall. And 2nd on Restream. Okay, Asder is getting that purple chest.
Also grabbed some extra health from that magic bat.
Okay, and we do have Barrett777 joining us in the booth. GG to you.
Hello, good game.
GG's.
So what are your thoughts on the scene?
I'm surprised I beat Astor. I thought I took forever to find that lamp. See why some people finished a lot earlier.
Okay,
Aster just found their fire rod. The only one to
Okay.
find the fire rod.
So Astor skipped big game, obviously, for the lamp, and has been looking around for the longest time for a fire source.
Yeah. I shouldn't have gone in Swamp Palace. Well, I got the flippers somewhere fire locked or lamp locked, and I thought, well, maybe it was the flute, and there's a chance for lamp or fire rod in swamp, and that was the most dense thing I could think of left. But I was definitely skipping some stuff along the way. Hope it didn't come back to bite me.
Yeah, you routed very well. It just like it was that fire source that got multiple people.
Yeah. And I died in pod twice. Died on the boss and then died in the dark room in the back.
Yeah, pod can be no joke, especially when you're dealing with no lamp, trying to get beyond those little mini helmas, and then no fire source whatsoever. It's tough. So, Astor did pick up Tempered on Catfish, so with Tempered, Fire Rod, this will be a pretty routine fight for Astor, I think. But what do you think about your routing overall?
I'm happy with the routing. I'm happy with the seed. It was pretty generous. We got the bow early. We got Master Sword kind of early. The hammer pretty early. So, like I had, we could do 4 crystals. Just a few minutes in, it felt like. It was just the lamp. It was a pain.
Yeah, lamp was a bit hidden. For anybody who did head south from Thievestown, was pretty well rewarded. Multiple people decided to go ahead and just go, I've got other places I can go first.
Yeah, any normal seed, right? You just do the loop from Thievestown, but it was being greedy, so go for Pipe Cave first. And then, doing Thievestown, I don't want to walk just for the couple items down there now when you only need one thing or 1 or 2 things, so just left those for quite a while.
Yeah, definitely a hard thing to do. Isolating checks in this mode is particularly harsh.
It feels so weird playing when you only, fast Ganon and you only need 4 crystals. Just skip all kinds of things.
Indeed. And everybody get your GGs in chat for Asder, who just took down Ganon and will be crossing the line here pretty quickly. We'll have Moon give us a final time.
And Astor crosses the finish time at 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 50 seconds. GG's.
GG's to Asder. Well done. Well, any other thoughts on the seed there, Barrett?
I think it was pretty straightforward and easy crystal dungeons too. It was a pretty nice seed.
Yeah, pretty generous item placement as long as the routing didn't get people, which it did for several for sure.
Looks like everyone did the Eastern Thieves Hera pod, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. And we do welcome Asder in the booth. Welcome, GG to you.
GG.
So that
GG,
lamp, that lamp, huh?
I never found it. Found fire rod.
So dig game.
Makes sense.
But you found the alternate fire source, so well done there.
I needed Light Pit to be somewhere when Fleet showed up boots locked. I was kind of surprised that I found fire rod. Actually, after that I started limiting my search to stuff that wasn't behind the mountain.
Yeah, this was particularly interesting for sure. Oh, and it does look like Andrew did elect to go ahead and forfeit, unfortunately, again, and did get the best of them today, but GG to them. Well done, Andrew.
Yep, GG's, Andrew.
You did a great job.
Master Sword Ganon is no joke.
It is not. Okay, looks like Andrew may be joining us here soon here, but any other thoughts here, Asder?
I don't know what happened in the Eastern Dark Room. I've never died there before. At least not to the anti-fairy. It followed me all the way, like it pushed me all the way around the circle of the room. Like I cannot believe I died there.
I saw that. We were watching 4 different people, so I was like, I think Asder just died in Eastern. I don't know where. I thought maybe it was the Igor room, but I was wrong.
That's worse than the Igor.
Okay,
we're gonna get back to.
Oh yeah, and we also do welcome into chat Andrew. GG to you. I'm sorry about how rough Ganon was being on you.
Yeah, that was absolutely terrible. Although I really can't say too much because that was the first time I ever tried to fight Ganon Master only, so.
You put up a heck of a good fight. It's a hard fight that needs to be practiced. If that's your first time, you did great.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, well done on those attempts. You were getting pretty far too, so GG's.
Thank you.
So we do know that a tempered sword could have been found at Catfish.
Oh, no.
We saw you up in there several times. I was like, are they going to go check Catfish while they're up getting potions? And no, they turned around.
That would have helped so much.
Oh, it's just those little tiny checks that with a mode like this, you're like, well, I'm in go mode. Some stuff would help, but it'd be out of the way, so
And you know what? Having done some tracking for some of these races, I see it. I should have thought to maybe check there while I was so close.
Yeah, it could be a hard decision to make, though, especially since your mind is just on Ganon and like, gotta go give it another shot.
Yeah, I tried to get at least a halfway decent time, and yeah, it just anything I would have learned from watching and tracking, it just completely escaped me.
You did great. Getting to those phases with the fire bats really do get a lot of people who are not familiar with that. So you got to that phase several times.
Yeah, I just got to practice it more.
Yeah, it could be definitely tough. Okay, well, it looks like we're almost done here. Any final thoughts on the seed from any of you?
Nothing I can think of. Just GG to all the runners. Thank you guys for having me on for my first restream. I was shaking like a leaf the entire run, but yeah, it was fun.
We appreciate you putting on such a good show. Thank you so much. Okay, well, that'll about wrap it up here. Any final thoughts from you before we finish things off here on Legendary Moon?
No, GG's to all the runners, and thank you again to our trackers and restreamer, Robs and Scupula. So yeah, thanks, and thank you too also to Lana Bean. It was great co-comming you.
Back at you 100%. Thank you so much, and welcome to commentary. I'm sure we'll see more of you in the future.
Oh, thank you. Absolutely you will.
Okay, so we're going to wrap things up here. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. We're going to go over some of the speed gaming schedule coming up here. So tomorrow, 6 a.m. Eastern, we have the Crystal Item Randomizer going on speed gaming, and Super Mario Bros. 3 80% Warpless Tournament going on at 9. No channel assigned to that yet. But we do have a noon group round unveil special ran by Ear, so that'll be fun. That'll be on Speed Gaming at noon Eastern. And later on in the afternoon, we do have the Zelda 1 randomizer going on Speed Gaming 2 at 2 p.m. Eastern. And at 3 p.m. we have both the looks like Metroid Prime 2 Echo Randomizer going on Speed Gaming 3, and on Speed Gaming we have the Super Mario Brothers 80% Warpless on that channel. And gosh, we have multiple things going on the rest of the afternoon, so definitely keep an eye on Speed Gaming 1 through 6 and follow those channels. So thank you again for everybody who joined us tonight. We're going to call it here and hope everybody has a fantastic night.